Kill the challenge. Be quiet, kill the challenge. However you like it. Some people say tomatoes, some others say
endless frontiers, and that has a lot to do with the latest and newest technology that's already in the works. But that would be a part 4 series on YouTube, would be Endless Frontiers on the transportation, and oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Okay, listen, take a look at this.
Last March, I signed an executive order establishing the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, as well as the United States Digital Asset Stockpile, and that's all signed up. And with today's signing, we're pushing even further into the exciting new frontier. Just as I promised last year, the Genius Act creates a clear and simple regulatory framework to establish and unleash the immense promise of dollar-backed stable coins. Now, we're not going to let the dollar slide. If we have a smart president, you're never going to let the dollar slide. If you have a dummy, that could happen. Like the last one, he would, if you ever asked him about the dollar slide, he would have no idea. But we can't let that ever happen again. Consumers, vendors, and people all over the world will then be able to use those stable coins for ultra-low-cost transactions that are cleared and settled in a matter of seconds rather than weeks and months. And it's really an amazing thing. And with the privacy, flexibility, and decentralization of cash, this revolution has the potential to supercharge American economic growth and empower billions of people to save and transfer in U.S. dollars. It's really all backed by the dollars. It's really a great thing, and a lot of, we had a lot of Democrat support. I have to tell you that. I was shocked anytime you get one but we had a tremendous amount of Democrat support, which we appreciate, and which just shows you that you're doing the right thing. This will increase demand for U.S. Treasuries, lower interest rates, and secure the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency for generation in the United States. And very soon I look forward to signing legislation that will codify and ban make it a permanent law, put it in permanence. I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And for a little while, 2 nights ago, we were a little concerned because we were a little short on votes. Like, I would say maybe we were about 9 short. 9 short at 3 in the morning. We were about 4 short at 3:30 in the morning. And we were in good shape at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? It's more important, isn't it? This is, me too, it's like, doesn't matter. This is much, I know Howard and I talk about it all the time. Howard could go back to his wonderful brokerage firm, hire 1 or 2 people, and it's not the same as what you're doing, right? We're doing the biggest deals in the world. Actually, the deal we're doing now in tariffs is the biggest, when you add it up, the biggest deal ever made in history. It could be 1,000 IBMs. I mean, if you think of it, it's the biggest deal ever done. So it's hard to go back to a brokerage firm and, make $79,000 commission on the sale of a stock, right? It's true. But I want to ask David. So David's been fantastic. He's done an incredible job. And I'd like to ask David to come up, say a few words. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, President Trump. It's a great honor to be here, and it's true that I'd never expected to work in government at all, and then everything changed after President Trump came on my podcast, and I accepted this job as crypto czar because I thought it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work for a president who really wants to get things done for the American people, and if anything, that's been an understatement. The first 6 months of this administration have been more successful than any administration in American history. What's been done? It's just been incredible. President Trump has worked at tech speed. We're used to working fast in Silicon Valley, but even this is fast for us in Silicon Valley, the speed at which you move, President Trump. It's really incredible. And now today, you have another historic legislative achievement that is a monumental step to fulfilling your promise to making the crypto capital of the world. This Genius Act will unlock American dominance in the crypto industry by creating clear rules of the road. It will update archaic payment rails with a revolutionary new payment system, And it will extend U.S. dollar dominance, like you said, globally, by creating a digital dollar that people all over the world can use. And for every digital dollar in a crypto wallet, there'll be a traditional dollar in a U.S. bank account, which will create trillions of dollars of demand for U.S. Treasuries. So that is the power of this bill, is U.S. dollar dominance. This is a huge promise made and promise kept by President Trump. And there's just a few.
Pretty interesting, yeah? Now, some of you might be saying, what did David Sachs mean by the very, very end? Sometimes I just need things explained to me like I'm a first grader. Please explain what David Sachs meant. For every U.S. dollar, digital dollar in a crypto wallet, there will be a traditional dollar in a U.S. bank account, which will create trillions of dollars of demand for the U.S. Treasury. I'm just going to read a couple of these paragraphs here. So his statement, it refers to the potential economic impact of widespread cryptocurrency adoption, particularly if cryptocurrencies are backed by or tied to the U.S. dollar in a stable coin-like model. Very, very carefully worded. Let's break it down. Crypto wallet and digital dollar, Sachs is likely referring to stable coins because in the Genius Act presentation, President Trump, he was having so much fun. He was doing a victory lap when he was there. But anyway, he went ahead and talked about stable coins. It's backed by stable coins, which are cryptocurrencies pegged to the value of the fiat currency, like the U.S. dollar. For every digital dollar, a stable coin, held in a crypto wallet, there will be an equivalent U.S. dollar held in reserve, typically in a U.S. bank account, to maintain the stable coin's one-to-one peg that David Sachs is talking about. The one-to-one is on the issuer of the stable coin, so the demand of U.S. Treasury. If the cryptocurrency adoption grows significantly and trillions of dollars worth of stable coins are issued, the issuers need to hold trillions of dollars in reserves. A significant portion of these reserves is typically invested in U.S. Treasury securities, bonds, bills, which are considered safe and liquid. This creates substantial demand for the U.S. Treasuries as issuers purchase these securities to back their stable coins. I'm going to stop right here. This reminds me a lot of what the U.S. banks today, they are tied to a Basel III regulation, which requires a bank. They can't go ahead and go willy-nilly and go into your bank accounts and take your money and make investments like they used to when they weren't regulated. Now the banks, the traditional banks have to, and if they're making an investment, they have to show not just 100%, they have to match that. So if they're investing $10 million into something, they have to match that. It used to be 1 for 1. It's now 1.3 to the dollar that they're investing. So if they're putting 10 million in an investment, they actually have to come up with 13 million in liquid assets. And the banks were losing their you-know-what over that. But this is conceptually the same thing. So what they're saying is that it's going to strengthen the nation. The issuers are going to be responsible for having that dollar currency, the stable coin-like currency. So the Genius Act focuses narrowly on stable coins. The Clarity Act that did pass addresses the entire crypto market structure. All right, so now you marry the two together. Now, to further understand discussions about crypto, I'm going to just go ahead and share a couple of graphs. And hopefully it'll give you an understanding of what we're talking about, because I think a lot of people are thinking, okay, how does this all work? A lot of great people are podcasters, TikTokers, they're going out there talking about XRP. But when you first hear about it, there's people that are not familiar with it, how to even get into it, whatever. Their kind of eyes are kind of glazed over, right? And I'm a graphics person, and once somebody shared a podcast with me on the graphics of it all, it was like, okay, bing, it makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just show some historical data side by side, so you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. I hope you can see this okay. In the last month, this is just a 1 month chart. This is the silver up here is for silver and how it's grown. It's hitting close to 40 today. And then this is the blue down here is the dollar. The US dollar has gone down. It's gone down. It says here close to -2%. That's just for the 1 month. Now, when I go here to XRP, again, the same month, same time frame. I'll do these side by side in a moment. When I do the same thing, XRP has gone, I'm using XRP because that seems to be what everybody's talking about. XRP has gone up 81%. So if you all focused on the growth here on XRP and then the decline of the US dollar. You with me? Okay, then in the last year, so again, this goes back to July 24th of 2024 to today, which would be July 22nd, 2025. Again, not financial advice. None of this podcast financial advice. It's just giving you sharing charts, sharing information. XRP was at 61 cents, almost 62 cents per XRP. Now it has gone up to it has gone up 480, over 480%, and it's now at 352 by the time I'm recording this. I don't know what the price is by the time it gets this podcast gets published, but giving you an idea. So let's put this into kind of simple terms. Many of you already get it.
And the rest of the Biden crime family should take a cold, hard look in the mirror and realize how they failed our country, and they should go home and sit down and shut up, because they are clearly incredibly out of touch with the vast majority of our country.
Followed.
I think Hunter and the rest of the
today, the millennials, the Gen Zers, you guys are a lot more sophisticated with what the device is. Okay, we literally give you a device and say, here, can you go ahead and set this up? So let me just go ahead and walk this through so that everyone gets an understanding. Using only fiat dollars, here's an example of how the corrupt federal system worked to keep you enslaved. Your wages are $5,000 a month. The fiat dollar decreasing, so your wages decreases over time. Okay, the production and packaging of food supplies has increased by 9%. Again, that's the 9%. The fiat dollar, I forgot to show this graph. The fiat dollar over 1 year has gone down 9%. Okay, so the suppliers have to make up that 9% in charging you. You with me? All right, so the fiat dollars dropped 9%. In essence, you're paying a loss in your wages because of the decline in your dollar going down 9%, plus their 9% increase. Are you with me? So that's an 18%. Again, non-financial advice. This is just a Sammy Santa version of trying to explain this. It's gone up 18%. So your fiat currency savings may earn 1 to 2% interest, but with the failing fiat dollar, pretty much people that have that kind of savings account, they're pretty much, because the inflation is so high, you're under 7 to 8%. You with me? Okay, now under President Trump's Genius Act, your wages are $5,000 a month. Let's use that as an example. Using XRP just as an example, again, not financial advice, you decide, this increases over time. Production and packaging of food supplies stays the same, so they didn't increase their price. In essence, you are not paying more for food and supplies because the value of XRP or crypto increases, okay? So this is another example, and I had to do this graph many times. Sometimes I spend so much time on just one little graph when it comes to a podcast, but this kind of gives you an example. Here's an example, $1,000 in an account. So I'm just saying, okay, out of your $5,000 a month, you just put $1,000 and say, okay, that's it. That's my savings for the entire year. I don't know where the money's going to go, how it's going to go, but at least I know I got $1,000 at the end of the year. Well, do you really? In an account that's holding fiat because of the decline of 9%? You're actually only, at the end of 12 months, you're actually at $900, again, using historical data. However, if you were to do it if you had it in a digital wallet holding XRP, it would actually be more. It would be 18, I had 83, so 1810 at the end of 12 months. Yeah, don't pay attention to this. Okay, pay attention to this. It's 1810 at the end of the month. Are you with me? All right, so this is an example. I'm just giving you an example of 1 month with XRP increasing at 81%. And then at 12 months, because it increased at 480, what your $1,000 would look like. All right, people had invested in XRP when it was 17 cents, 50 cents. Now, I will say this. Last year at this time, the XRP apes, I'll call them, they family, Ohana, they went freaking crazy. They didn't make a dime off of you. They wanted you to be wealthy. They wanted you to prosper. And they were sharing so much information out there, getting you to get in, and it was such a wonderful movement and then look what happened then. So that's when it was below $1. Now it's at $3.51. And they saw exactly where it was going. And now this is just, again, an example. A year ago today, we could use this at, we could put this number at 0.60 cents. It would buy you about 1,667 XRPs instead of 293. And it still comes out to the same dollar amount because it's the same amount of money. So if you were to, again, use in that as an example, the difference of what would have been made from a $1,000 investment if the 480% were to happen. So let's hear what Brad Garlinghouse has to say. Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of Ripple, and this was a report on the 18th of July. So it was just 4 days ago, and it's posted by Crypto Geek, and it's at Crypto Geek News on X. And Crypto Geek is the one that's giving a summation of what he is seeing and what he's finding. I'm going to play this clip. There are other ones that Crypto Geek has posted. I thought they were so interesting. So you can go ahead and take a look at those at your own time. But I wanted to definitely play this one. Check this out.
This is going to blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind. I mean, XRP just got confirmed that it's going to be higher than Bitcoin's price by the CEO of Ripple Labs and the founder of XRP, and he verified that XRP will be at least $59,789. This comes from a Ripple official. I think this is the Ripple Director of Central Bank Currency. So this guy is massive executive at Ripple, and Ripple CEO have all verified similar things. A $60,000 price, but it's not only them. Forbes has also predicted XRP to be worth more than $60,000 twice now. So that's why it says once more. And it all is going to happen in mere days, or at least it's going to start in mere days, as Brad Garlinghouse, once again, XRP's founder and Ripple's founder, predicts $10 trillion coming for XRP. He also stated that once again at another conference, this was back on November 2017, Brad Garlinghouse says Bitcoin experiment is done. XRP is now the answer. XRP is designed for $10,000. You know who else said XRP is designed for $10,000? The second founder of Ripple and the other co-founder of XRP, Arthur Butte, which had XRP potential at 10,000 with global scalability. And this is back when? Well, it's June 3rd, 2023. And the quote he exactly stated is, take a look at this. XRP is designed for 10,000, must be scalable to accommodate 7.5 billion people. And we are seeing this now, but why is the number continuously repetitive? $10,000 to $60,000 per XRP. Well, it's because trillions are about to enter the XRP ledger. And yes, this is huge. Donald Trump signs deal integrating cryptos like XRP into USA payment infrastructure. And while this is massive, this isn't what's going to bring trillions. It might bring, 5, 10 trillion, but hundreds of trillions are about to flow because of this. And you haven't heard of this because nobody's talking about it, but this is why XRP is booming, and this is why it will, in the next couple of days, begin breaking out to real numbers. Yes, XRP is currently sitting at $3 if this loads. You're going to see it right now. $3.43. I mean, it was $3.60 earlier, but the real money, when we see XRP in the thousands of dollars, will come starting July 21st. And take a look at what I'm about to show you guys right now because it's massive. This right here, real token on the XRP ledger set to unlock $1 trillion market in days. When? Well, on July 21st. And this is backed by RealFi team, which is a real estate and payment solution. These guys are massive. This is a real institution right here that has posted this. Mark the date, July 21st, RealFi is preparing to unveil a major announcement regarding the integration of the multi-trillion-dollar market, global real estate market, with real token built on the XRP ledger. And the $650 trillion is coming as a result of this. And the way it works is all going to flow on July 21st. They're going to announce it, but it's all going to flow into the real token. Now, the real token is built on the XRP ledger, meaning all the money is going to flow from the real estate market into real token, into the XRPL. And we know that these guys are connected. RealFi is connected to Ripple because if you take a look at the days, guys, I'm going to show you something very, very important. Ripple posted this on, let me show you the date right here. June 2nd, 2025. They posted over 600 trillion. Real estate is one of the world's largest valuable asset classes. Now it's on chain, starting with Dubai's TLD tokenization built on the XRPL. Take a look at this, guys. So important. Pay attention to this date. Now, literally a week before, June 2nd, which is when Ripple posted, RealFi posted $650 trillion real estate market they're going to onboard on the XRP ledger. Guys, they are together. And the whole point here is, even if they are, whether they are or they are, it doesn't really matter because the money's flowing into the XRP ledger and that's what we're focusing on. But we're also focusing on the real token because when we talk about XRP reaching, $10, $50, even $1,000, $2,000, real token has substantially lower supply. I mean, real token, I think, has, 100 million total phase one supply. They've already burnt, I think, about half of it. Massive support levels, guys. Massive support levels. Very low resistance. I mean, this thing could break out into the thousands easy peasy overnight. I mean, it's up 57% right now, just over the last 12 hours. The charts are going to break out. The time to capitalize is now. If you're trying to get into something early, it is now to get in early. You got that holding level. It is about to complete that breakout very, very soon. Again, non-financial advisors, do your research. I'm just bullish on this, guys, because this is huge for the XRPL. And I told you guys this a couple days ago, the real token is growing in wallets. It was about 1,800. They have a top 3 holders of, again, low risk is bullish. BanX scores 100%. Their 1,900 wallets just yesterday was 1,800. Their KYC score is 100%. So this thing is huge. And the money that's going to be made as a result is going to be in the millions of dollars. Now, again, not financial advice. I'm telling you to do research because you don't want to be the one individual that is lazy and miss out on millions of dollars. I think if we do the math here, for every $1,000, it can convert into $1 million at least. But again, it's not financial advice, but the concept is do your research. PayRoFi.com. You can literally click real token here. And once you do, it will bring you to all of the spots where you can buy the real token. So you can see all the exchanges that real token listed. You can even buy with card right here using their widget. But this thing is bullish and it's huge in every way, shape, and form. But we are looking at XRP. We're looking at the XRP ledger. The markets are very bullish. And if XRP becomes Bitcoin's price, well, we're looking at 118,000 per XRP. And it may happen, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen because real token. And imagine the price of real token, which is only 100 million. I mean, if XRP goes to 100,000 because of the 650 trillion that RealFi is going to integrate, real token will be in the millions of dollars. No question. So I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you check it out. RealFi, PayRoFi.com. Everything will be in the description. Check out XRP. Learn more about XRP on the Instagram and on my Twitter. Follow, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time, and peace.
So here we are on the 22nd, and it hasn't moved a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. What happened last year at the same time? Remember when President Trump, or actually earlier this year, President Trump says, don't sell your Bitcoin, and all the TDSers and naysayers, they started dumping their Bitcoin, and it went from 95 to 85 or 80, I don't remember. It dropped significantly, and then it broke 120,000 just, 10 days ago? That's what's going on right now. And you've got enthusiasts like Crypto Geek and thousands of others out there that are only trying to help you with your pocketbook. So those numbers, I didn't even want to share them here. No way. I don't have enough room on my screen. Let's just put it that way. But I'm just giving you something on a very super ultra conservative route. And again, not financial advice. I had somebody, such a really, really cool guy. Doesn't ever send me a message, and suddenly he did. Santa, I'm working a lot of overtime. Will buy XRP with the money I would have paid in taxes. Thank you for your podcast. It helps. Okay, that's it. That's all. I'm just super happy that he's doing it. It's called paying it forward. I am enthusiastic about it because I'm seeing it happen to myself personally, but I think it would again, the choice is yours. One fancy latte coffee from your favorite coffee house, plus your tip, or 2 XRPs. I did say 3 XRPs at one time. Now it's down to 2 XRPs, yeah? So again, here's another one confirmed by Ripple executive. 100 banks are now actively using Ripple and XRP for cross-border payments. The XRP ledger is set to receive a massive $650 trillion infusion in the coming weeks. By July 21st in under 72 hours. Okay, so he posted that on July 18th. Justin, Bank of USA CEO confirms the use of XRP for all payments on Fox News. So he's on Fox News and he says that. Again, these are videos. You can click on here and it'll go to those videos. Saudi Arabia, get this, they have their own sovereign wealth fund. They invested $10 billion from their sovereign wealth fund into XRP. Don't you think our boss is doing the same thing with our sovereign wealth fund? Don't you think that he could pay off our national debt tomorrow? Now, some of you might be saying, well, I don't know if this is right, or if this, is it because you have your very, very strong beliefs in God, and I do too. But I do also remember this story. When I was a third grader, I remember our Bible school teacher, she was telling us about the story about the parable of the talents. Long story short, and it kind of gives you a summation here. It's known as the parable of three servants, a story told by Jesus in the Bible, and it was a master who entrusted three servants with different amount of money, and he referred to them as talents. So one master gives 5 talents to one servant, 2 talents to another, and 1 talent to the third. The servant who received 5 and 2 talents invested them and doubled their value. When the master returns, he rewards them for their faithfulness and productivity. The servant who received 1 talent, however, does not invest it and instead returns it to the master unchanged. The master is displeased, and the servant is with the servant and criticize him for not using the talent wisely. What the parable is pretty much saying is it emphasizes the importance of using the gifts and resources that God provides to all of us, right? It teaches that we are responsible for using our talents and abilities to serve God. The servant who did not do any with his talent was punished because he failed to use what he had been given. The parable also highlights that God expects us to be productive and responsible with the gifts we receive. And I'm going to add to that, and the gifts that God gives you. So if you have a certain kind of special ability, a talent in your soul, in your heart that he had given you, and oftentimes I say, I don't trust you, Santa. I don't want you to trust me. I want you to trust God. Trust God and trust the gut that God gave you. Many of you have that. Just use it more. Or other types of gifts that he has given you. The parable of the talents is often interpreted as a lesson about stewardship and the importance of using our abilities and resources to serve God and others. Kind of reminds me of the live I just had earlier today with locals. It was beautiful. It's moments like I'm going to share with you in just a few seconds, just that many of us look forward to, just to help radiate others with just complete joy, with unexpected surprises, and how this particular person in the blue, who's the son, had used he was doing his stewardship and talents to help others. So I'm going to close with this video. I want to thank you so much for being the beautiful people that you are. I want to thank our Ohana on locals, just being just so wonderful. It was, we'd already seen this together, so we had a moment there, but it was just beautiful. And this is the world we can all look forward to. This is the world that a lot of us really want in our lives more and more. And always embrace those precious moments you have with a loved one, a neighbor, a friend, an acquaintance, reconnecting with others that you haven't talked to in a while. And you'd be surprised how much they probably wanted to pick up the phone and call you, but they were scared to. So I just think it's wonderful that we're now entering into something just so remarkable. But the wealth is going to be built from within. It's going to be in your hearts and in your souls, and that's what really matters, yeah? God bless you abundantly. Have yourself a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, and I will have a show soon. Aloha.
You gonna take my time to the mailbox, ain't you? I know, because I gotta go get it. Yeah, come on, keep on.
This is personal, Benji. That's insane item there.
He's still going.
Benji, did you get them all?
Yeah.
You got them all?
No,
Damn. Joel is missing. 15 seconds. 14, 11, 10, 9, 8. Time's flying so fast. 5 seconds. It's over. It's over. Se acabó. Se acabó. Benji. Benji, I don't let your blood lust consume you. It's over. He missed Joel by 1 point. Let's see if Josh has a better chance. There's no water again? No. We'll get running water this second. Hold up.
Are you there? You there? Yeah.
Okay, come here, please. Milk. Oh, okay, guys. There's water now. You guys should have water now. Gio, if you're still with us, if you left the house, let us know. Send the postal. Josh, where you at, Josh? Josh.
Yo ya salí para que no vean tu escondite.
I didn't know you had that in you. Have you done this before?
Do you think about doing this a lot?
Y yo.
Do you think about doing this a
¿Pero
lot?
es el mejor de la revancha o la puntuación máxima?
Huh?
El que mate a más.
Yeah. Most kills wins. So we're gonna be doing this all night. So please stand there, please. Where's everyone?
Venga.
Everyone. Gio got inside the fridge.
Es que se mete en el inodoro y aquí no sale, güey.
Gio. Okay, wait. It's
Soy
out.
sobreviviente, güey.
Damn.
Me metí en lugares muy turbios.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. So for us to not do this forever, since these two guys are absolute killers, are insane, are the quintessential quiet kill. If you can get 7 kills before the time runs out, you win. If you run out of time, Benji se quedó sin tiempo y obtuvo 7 kills. If you get 7 kills with at least 1 second on the clock, you win. Okay, that makes sense? Does that make sense to anyone, to everyone? Yeah, makes sense? Okay, that's good.
He missed.
Who did you miss on the last one? Oh, you didn't get, oh, I thought only Gio.
Entonces tengo que matar 6.
You have to kill 6 or more, no, you have to kill 1 more.
7.
You have to kill 7 guys. So guys, go hide, please. Hide again. We'll wait here for Josh, and then activate MK Ultra Protocol, so he can go insane and just go to town.
No veas, Josh. Josh, no watch.
Okay.
Josh, no shoot.
Joshi, no shooty.
Entonces, ¿hasta máxima ronda aquí? ¿O se suma?
No, this is the final. Like, this is the final. This is for the breakup. We had points. We were point counting, but we didn't expect a Benji to be as proficient as you. Maybe you guys are like the opposite sides of the same coin, and you haven't realized it. Maybe you guys were born with the same killer instinct. You know, making you guys brothers, making you guys captains of some.
¿Tú te quedaste literalmente quieto?
Yeah, stay there in the corner, please. Quédate en la quinta. Guys, go hide. Go hide. Go hide. Hey, stop. Okay, that's good. That's good. There you go, boy. setting up a trap. Damn, bro. You're gonna kill everyone. You are going to get everyone killed. Okay. Damn. These guys are setting up traps. Let's not set the little guys as traps, as they are going to break the little guys, and we like the little guys. We like them a lot. Damn, setting traps. We're going to have another hospital rundown today, it seems. Josh is going crazy and wild. He's setting up traps. This is not against the rules. This was never disclosed. He is being creative. Alright? Alright.
If he sets the house on fire, does he win?
If he sets the house on fire, does he win? No. There must be a house intact in order for him to win. So yeah, that's that. If he wants to burn the house after, he could try, I guess. But that's on him, not us. We would have been long gone. Oh shit. After. Damn, these guys crafty. These guys crafty and crazy and insane. Okay, Josh, seems like everyone's ready. I'm just gonna move your trap a bit. You need to yell active shooter. Go in the corner, please. Go into the corner, please. Here, you can stay here, please. And now I'm gonna gel. When I say go, you go, okay? Not before. Stand there. Just stand there as to give the illusion to the camera that you're breaking into the house. If you start here, there's no illusion. The illusion is lost. But if you start here, it looks like you're a menacing presence coming inside the house to just bust them all. Okay? Yep. Next. Active shooter, active shooter. Active shooter, guys. Hide. Go. Shots fired already. Oh, he's going to love of these, dude. Damn.
Ay, cabrón, aguanta.
Ay. Damn. How could anyone get hurt in this challenge? Let's find out. How could anyone get hurt in this challenge? Let's find out.
He's nuts.
For the kill. Come on, Josh. Only 40 seconds left. We have to keep these closed for the viewers. We have to keep these closed for the viewers. 25 seconds on the clock, my boy. Will you get them all? Will you get them?
Se mueve bien para que alguien aguante.
Come on, 20 seconds. Yeah, don't fuck that up. 15 seconds. Come on, Josh. Only 7 kills. 10 seconds on the clock. Damn, did you see that? 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's over.
It's over?
Ah, motherfuckers, it's gonna No, no te vio.
It's over.
I'm not saying yes, yes.
Oh, mordió.
Bro, this guy was pretending to be a towel.
Sí, güey, se escondió en el mismo lugar cuando yo lo fui a buscar, güey.
That's great. That's
¿Estás aquí?
In terms of hiding, I suck hiding.
How many did you?
No, porque yo gané. Le faltó 3.
You missed 3
Yo.
people.
Isma y Sam.
Damn.
Gané.
Damn, boy. Come over here.
Yo. ¿Se acabó?
Le ganaste el sicario.
The winner is, we'll announce him when he's here. Okay, we'll announce him. Keller of the year. Everyone is here. Yeah.
Did he catch you?
It's always the nice guys. It's always the guys that seem trustable. It's always the ones you least expect. Exactly. Thank you for that. Siempre son los que menos esperas. I love that it's just ingrained into the brains and yeah. Always be nice.
Entonces, ¿se suman o es la última ronda?
Nah, it's over. You have to get 7.
Okay.
Or else we're going to be here forever.
¿Cuántos mataste, Joshua?
Me faltaron 3 Sam y los míos 2. Y a mí me faltaron 2.
Damn, you won, kid.
Yo gané.
So the winner
Ya era hora.
of the Quiet Kid Challenge is Benji.
Ya se tiré las camas, pues aquí volando hasta
That's crazy, yo.
The king is winner.
The king is winner. That should be on a shirt. The king is winner. Get on that, people.
Bueno, te dejamos ganar, Benji. Ya te tenemos que decir. Como eras el rey, pues nos pusimos de acuerdo.
No.
Damn, nice subjects.
No.
I mean, that's on them, not me. Eso es en ellos, no me. If they let you win, that's on them.
Bueno. Gracias.
Para que lo tomes en cuenta.
Lo tomaré en cuenta.
Well done. You won 3 locones.
Yo hago todo mi pueblo.
It's time to shoot. It's time to shoot. Or hide. Whichever you prefer.
Divídelos.
Ahorita lo digo.
¿Ganaste, Benji?
Sí. Benji won.
Ganó
You
Benji.
did that shit.
Bien, Benji.
Merecido,
Damn. That's crazy.
Es al que menos mataron desde que empezamos. Es al que
Cierto.
menos mataron.
Me mataron mínimo 3 veces porque se acabaron los
Water?
chistes.
There's water, yeah. Don't worry. We
O
got
sea,
water.
humildemente yo me pude haber metido aquí, pero había cosas.
Sam, can you do me a favor? Could you check on Phoenix's injury, just in case? Just make sure to do it in the confessionary, please. Alright. But let me know if it's reopened, because she's been walking a lot, and I don't want that shit to get bad.
It's so
Okay,
fucking
do it.
sexy. Come on.
The princess is going to be checked out.
Por un minuto no vi a Félix hasta que vi algo verde y dije, me acordé, Félix, hay algo verde, tenga.
Pero por un segundo pensé que no me ibas a encontrar.
Cuando me quedé quieto y volteé ya fue cuando dijiste, vaya verga.
Eres un asesino, Benji.
Soy un asesino.
Los videojuegos de
Estoy
cada
como ando. Estoy como uno de los huevos que a mí no me gusta usar ropa interior. No me gusta. No, qué enfermo. No, ¿por qué?
Ni que yo tuviera humedad del medio de las piernas. Yo cuando llego al trabajo me echo una ducha y solo tengo boxer.
Y es que sí es más cómodo, realmente no tener nada más cómodo. Más porque nosotros no. No, Phoenix is here.
Pero boxer floor.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab something.
Ah, ok.
Se mueve todo.
Es que a mí cuando los llevo interior siento que me aprieta más.
Ajá.
Más cuando voy a la moto, entonces me acostumbré a eso.
Ah, ok, sí.
¿Dónde estaban ustedes? Yo esta vez me dio hueva a correr y me escondí al baño.
Ah, el confesionario. Yo no había así todo ese perro para allá. Oiga. Chicos, tengo hambre.
¿Cómo te sientes? Está chido. ¿Estás excitado? Benji sí está excitado.
La primera vez que no lo
Sí. dice que está bien.
Hey, stranger.
Let's go. Damn.
What?
I don't know if I should say. Looks like a pretty shitty job.
Hmm?
It looks like shit.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah. You got a shit doctor.
Yeah. I didn't like that doctor. But looks like shit.
It's messy. I could have done it better.
Yeah, he looked like a meat. How do you say?
Meathead.
Huh?
Meathead.
Are those the guys that's meat? How do you?
A butcher.
Butcher.
I'm gonna spray this on it before I put this on.
Yeah,
just to
I know.
keep it nice.
Go
and clean.
ahead. Yeah.
Now I put this on. It's probably best for you to be quite careful. You should put socks on because
Okay.
yeah, and then keep your shoes on,
Okay.
and then just try and not get this wet because the first couple of days are probably the most important
Okay.
for it to be wet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know that, but yeah,
So I'm gonna spray this on it. Are you okay?
Mm?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Damn, you're strong.
I don't feel anything. Maybe all of you guys are very pussy. Or well.
No, that's a lie because you sprayed it on your knee as well,
Mm.
and you were like, oh.
Yeah. So yeah, the don't get wet thing. I know I should be. I should have more take.
Taking more care.
Yeah.
But
Yesterday
you were
it
drunk.
was crazy. Like I have to stop doing that with me. I have to take more care, more self care, or whatever you say.
Self-care.
Yeah. But it was because of Isma's birthday. Okay.
I'm just gonna give you this just to double.
So have you been in war for real?
No, I was fucking with you.
Oh. I was like, ooh. That's fire.
I said, what do you think?
What do I think?
That's what I said to you. You were like, have you been in war? And I said, what do you think? And you went, whoa.
Like I'm
See, I keep you guessing. I keep myself mysterious.
Can you help me with this? Cause I think it looks messy. It feels messy
What's messy about it?
here.
Oh, that.
Yeah, like yeah, you.
You ready?
Mm.
Oh, come on, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh, do you know why you're feeling like this? You take your medication.
Yeah.
Are you
It
high?
makes sense.
Are you high yet?
Nah, I don't think that thing actually makes you high. Are you sure it gets you high? Well, maybe. I'm not fully
You're high on life.
I'm that girl.
It's okay, it's just gonna start to scab up.
Hmm?
You're fine. It's clean.
Thank you. I need to stop hurting myself.
Yeah, same.
Like this. Like, look.
Damn, same. I got marks all over.
But not because of the pun. Nah.
Because I'm strong.
We are freeloaders. We are strong guys.
Yeah. I spoke to Mr. P.
Hmm?
I spoke to Mr. P.
Hmm. And what about?
I think because everyone stayed up really late last night, it kind of threw off the plan that you wanted to do. So the elimination challenge is tomorrow.
I thought that he's not going to take. No, he wasn't going to care about it, and that he will still do it today. That would be cruel, but cool.
Yeah.
You should done that. Should be.
Should have done that.
Should again?
Should have done that.
No, but the contraction. How you say it? Should we?
Should have.
Should have. Should have.
Should have. Should
Yeah,
have.
I know. Should have.
Oh, you know, okay.
Yeah, I just want to perfect the pronunciation. Should have. You should have done it, Mr. P.
Mr. P.
Mr. P. Yeah, but it's okay. It was Isma's birthday. Like it was.
You only get one of those a year, so.
Yeah, and we couldn't party today because of the
Antibiotics.
Yeah, so.
Last blowout. Last blowout.
Mhm. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop drinking after this.
Forever.
Like
For a long
the
time.
way I've been drinking here, maybe because I stopped. Like I used to drink that way from like my 18s to my 25s, and then I stopped for 3 years. I became a smoker. That helped me leaving the alcohol. Yeah, but for real, since I arrived here, I haven't stopped drinking, and I don't
You're
like it.
crazy.
Yeah, like I enjoy it, I like it, but yeah, I stopped it.
Don't send
for a
beer.
reason. Don't send beer. Send Gatorade
Please.
and sodas.
Gatorade, please. I'm very dehydrated.
Why so? You didn't drink last night.
Why didn't I? Or why am I dehydrated?
Why are you?
Dehydrated. Because I've been running around.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm not like you. It's like. That's you. I was running.
I wanted to run, but Mr. B probably would
Would have shouted at you.
yeah. Like I wanted to climb and that shit, and I was like, I can't do it, but I will get in trouble if I try it. Yeah, so I have to contain myself. Yeah, is that correct? Oh, nice.
Or you could say limit yourself.
Yeah, limit myself. I had to limit myself. Did you get that? I
Yeah,
didn't
I
get it. Can you explain it? Because I asked them to explain me, but no one explained it.
Alright. So, this is a meme. You like memes?
Yeah.
Do you know? Right. So this is supposed to be, the original picture was the original picture was the myth of consensual sex, and then it's a man, and then a woman, and then it's supposed to be Jesus Christ here, and then the man and the woman are like, I consent, and then Jesus is like, I don't, and then they're saying, isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? Because premarital sex is illegal.
Yeah, I knew that I was missing something to get the joke. Nah.
Are you laughing at it?
I laugh because it's funny that those people can only think about sex and that shit. It's funny. But yeah, I didn't get it. But why Beto? Instead of Jesus, why Beto?
Because when you came to my room last night and Beto was like, come here. Come here. What was he saying?
Oh.
And then he was like saying it's the alcohol or something.
No, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't that Joshua?
No. No, it was Beto. You came into my room and you were on my bed and I was lying down. And then Vito came in and he was like,
Mr. P! I need to use. I wanna use one locom, please. No, tengo mucho. Ah, thanks. Have fun.
Déjale abierto.
Okay. Mr. Pee!
Mr. Baby.
Fuck! I need to use one fucking locom, you piece of.
Before, after, when we were about